Wednesdays, um, just to sort of talk through different kung fu ideas I have, and to talk through them to myself, I guess. All right. So first thing, we'll do a little opening here. Hui, yo, hey. All right, and I'm going to start integrating basic training with lion dance. And what I mean by that is, I usually do train, and the way I learned it was we train basics, right? And I do chap sao, and then we do walking basics, and then we do forms, and then we do lion dance, and I'm gonna try to make it more together, integrate it. And what I mean by that is, so say now I'm finished with that. If we were doing this in a class, we'd do 100 of those, and then we'd walk around as a rest. Instead of that, I think I'd have people put on their head, their lion head, walk, walk across the gym, all right? And they, just teach them 2 ways to walk, and that would kind of be their rest. They'd probably switch, and then they go back, all right? And that would be their rest, okay? Put the head down. Now we do the next basic. Same thing, bow. And it's kind of, I think at the beginning, there'll probably be a lot of confusion, but that's okay. And then do toijo. Maybe I should start getting on people to really get down lower. Because it's almost like not getting down low is like advanced. You have to, because if you're standing there like this, I know I'm in a stance, but then someone watching thinks, oh, we're just doing like this. So I think you really do have to get down low in the beginning, just to know what it's like to get into a stance. All right, and then do Chinkun. And we're not going to do a bunch of these, but like I said, in the class we do like 100. And I'm not going to be super strict right now about counting, but maybe if we get more students, like if you had 1,000 students, you might have to count. All right, bow. So we put our head on. I'll put a baby head on. Put the baby head on. So this is our rest. And then if someone just walks, like this, and they just walk, and they do it sloppily, that's okay, because that's not the section where we're really teaching them lion dance. That's just a rest for your basics, and you're getting socialized and familiar with the head. Of course, it's better. And then we bow again. A lot of bowing. But I think I need to... It feels a little ridiculous to bow so much sometimes, but it's like if you don't make people do it, they won't know the bow. All right, and again, I'm going to get lower. Maybe even it's more important to do less moves, less basics, and get lower to develop those muscles. More like you're lifting weights as opposed to doing cardio. And we'll do this one. And I guess if we got a lot of people, you could have kind of sections where you switch. Okay, up, breathe in. Again. Bow. But watch, this is going to be a thing where people will then not know how to get into the lion without doing all the basics or something like that. And then, switch, probably do a lion with the tail, and then people even practice getting down in the tail, Because I've noticed too, you think somebody, well, it's important to watch people do tail too, and I guess I haven't been like, you could tell people something, but I think you have to drill it. You have to drill it over and over and not just show it to them, is what I am. Of course, I always knew that, but it's just hard to drill it over and over because you only have so much time. All right, I'm gonna go through. And I'm wondering, if we're doing this, does that mean we don't have to do walking basics? Or is that crazy to not do walking basics? What is this? How Junsan? And Paokun. Now, normally I was doing Facebook Live, but I'm switching back over to YouTube, and I figured I could share that on Facebook, and it's like easier to share it. Not that a lot of people are watching it, but I might also want to look back. This is almost like a journal, like a video journal. We're on Paokun. All right, up, breathe in. Again. Bow. And we'll do our lion head. And I guess you don't have to do like right, the walk. They'll switch, so that way you're training switching every time too. That's not bad. And then you're training your tail. You gotta learn how to get lazy with the tail, right? Because some people are getting, and they're just doing like this, and first of all, that's not right. But secondly, you gotta learn how to do it almost like you're stretching out and doing yoga so that you're not wasting your energy when you're doing the tail. All right? You gotta just like, you know, even sometimes you could touch the ground, and it's almost like tail is your rest. He's gotta do it like that. All right. And my idea, why are we doing so many bows, so many openings, Kapkun, is by the time it comes time to learn a form, you've just done it so many times, you've seen it so many times that you can just pick it up. And I think I'm realizing I learned the forms very easily because we did so many drills and because we saw it so often. All right, switch to Bingaokun. And of course, this is a condensed version. It's just gathering my thoughts. Chinkun Joyo Heibo. You know, I think I'm not so crazy about everyone counting to 10 on something like this. I don't feel that it's necessary. All right, breathe in. Again. All right, line head on. Wait. Walking all the way down. Right. All right, probably we'll work on switching here. Switch. All right, now I'm tail. Go back and tail. Okay. All right, so for walking, I was doing it more, because we have a gym, I was doing it more like, not sprints, but we're just running down and back. So maybe we could even practice doing the other opening. You go forward. All right, then you go to the side, go back. All right. Maybe we could just do it like this. Go back. Cup can go forward. Go back. How'd you know I was doing the show?
It came up on YouTube.
Oh, you're watching.
I'm in the show too!
All right. So
Do they like my sweater?
I just did lion dance. I
The
just did
video
basics
was
in lion
loading
dance.
though.
All right. Okay, so then the other idea I had, if you've been watching me on Facebook, you would know what I'm talking about, but maybe this is your first time watching me. But I created a stick fighting form. Here, let me just grab a stick real quick. Created a stick fighting form that we're calling the Spirit of Shaw Stick Fighters. And I'm going to create a hand fighting form that's based on that template. But it's going to be more like a performance or a drill form. Like, it's not a real form. All right, so the beginning part is like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. All right, so we're going to do that section first. That's my part. The other part is coming forward, similar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Right, so that section, I think the person going forward should attack. But when they attack, I don't want them to. This is for very beginners, so I don't want you to really throw the punch right at the person's face because you might not have the control to stop. So it's really like kind of throwing it, and you're almost holding a pad out for the other person to hit your forearm. And the other person will block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right? And this one will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, good. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. So it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then come up like 1, 2, right? And you just have to stand far enough back not to get hit, because it's just pretend. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then come back. I'm gonna step back and do like crane wing slaps. I think that's already a lot. So you're going. Let me see. So 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, and it's gonna be It's gonna be a little bit sloppy, and you keep this up because they're gonna slap on your guard. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then boom, boom. How's that work with here? 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. See, this is coming the same side. So if you really follow the stick, I would start with the right, and I'd be hitting on the inside. Does that make sense though? Maybe we will keep it like that. So it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Right? 1, 2. And this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. But it's simple enough that even if you didn't do the right side or whatever, it actually doesn't matter. So that's the first combination. Then the second combination with the stick is this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and this guy goes. This is me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's fake. There's fake ways that he's just pretending to block, and I'm hitting here, and I'm angling it so I'll never hit him. All right, how are we gonna do that in hand forms? I think it should just be like a flurry of punches, mostly to the face, but it'll be fake, so it's not going to be like so. Don't really throw them, but like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the other guy backing up will kind of be. This is in sub G, but it's also in the what is it? Is this the scorpion from the 5 Deadly Venoms, right? So it's like, whoa, you just go like that, and it's like it's fake. They're just not gonna hit. It's aimed more towards here, and this guy's like, ah. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so from here, it's going to be Palkun. But say, like you're standing there, the Palkun's going to be so wide that there's just no way that I would ever hit you. And the other guy avoids it. So Palkun. And then same thing, Cupkun really wide. Cupkun really wide. Bingalkun. And then there's going to be like a hook, and then you're stuck for a grappling section. For the other guy, it'll be 1, 5, 6, 7. All right, and then come here, dodge, dodge, duck, wrap, and then now you're grappling each other a little bit, right? And then I think we'll add in some fake knees, and then this will try to slip out and try to throw like, you know, an MMA haymaker and kind of miss and like try to struggle and then slowly turn around. I think I'm gonna have it like that. The other idea to do was to have it be more like Chinese opera style, where it's like ah, yeah. But I think we're gonna make it look a little bit more modern, but it's the same thing. All right, so for the stick, right? So that was, if you're starting off, if you're attacking first, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, section 1, right? And then it's blocking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm walking, but you know I don't even have to walk to show it to you. And then it's like bring over, here, dodge, dodge, duck under, block, pull back, and then there's like a fake kind of trap thing, and you trap, right? And then I pull back. So that's that first section. And then we just do the same thing with the hands. So with the hands, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, okay? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all right? Dodge. Do like a small dodge here. 1, 2. How's it go? Duck under, right? Same thing. And then you're, same thing, trap, but it's with the arms. So that's my idea. I made up the Spirit of Shaw stick fighters. Then we'll do like kind of like a Spirit of Shaw hand fighting form. But of course, there's going to be some UFC MMA type looking moves, but it's still fake. It's still what do you call it? Staged. But it's not like WWE, right? So it's gonna we just go light. It's more like a drill. All right. So for the other side, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. All right, back up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then wide, 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 boom, boom. All right. So then, what was the next section? So then the next sections, I gotta think of those. But what it was, split, roll back. Oh, and then there was this thing, right? And then there was hair, up, down, and then up, side, another grappling. So for that one, we'll probably just do boxing drills, where it was like, we'll probably just go like, you know, jet, up, down, down, up. We'll see. We'll see how that's going to work. I got to think about it. And I got to see if these guys, how they take to it. And it's going to be a while before we even have a form. Maybe before we even have a time to do this. We have a bunch of performances coming up. So we're not even going to have time to do this. But I just wanted to get it out there, my idea of this form that I'm creating. And, you know, like, I'm excited about it. Obviously, nobody else is as excited about it as me. So I figured I'll just talk to myself on a video. Is that all I wanted to do today? Yeah, I guess it was. All right. Until next time. How do I end this?